This time, we will be doing a quick analysis on one of my followers running. I'm going to do this analysis a little differently and go over his general running style, then zoom in at a few components of his running mechanics. Now, compared to the previous runners we have looked at, he has a bit of a different running style. You can notice the fast foot turnover, short strides, and low heel recovery. This kind of style can be seen in more ultra distance runs or in some trail runners, which is actually the case here. Now, why are some of the reasons this happens? The fast turnover, otherwise known as having a quick step rate or cadence, can help decrease overall load on the joints without a significant impact on metabolic cost. This may be great for very long runs like 50 miles and above, as this can improve tolerance of the joints to endure these distances. However, you don't typically see this for marathon distances, especially with elite runners, as the sacrifice to this style is speed, which would cost them the race. You can also see this in trail running, as the other benefit of having a quick turnover is improved adaptability. Having quicker steps allows you to adapt to the variety of terrain and help keep you from falling. Now, let's go over a few components of his running that you guys talked about. First, let's go over the foot strike. Some people talk about him landing more on the forefoot, but when you look closely, he actually lands more on the midfoot and every so often a gentle rear foot strike. However, what I tend to care more about is where he lands in relation to the body. Taking a look at the shank angle, he presents with an angle of about 0 to 3 degrees depending on the step. This is good, as having too much of an angle where the foot is extended too far forward may distribute more load on the knee and may impact running performance. Next, we will talk about vertical bounce. Now, it looks like he has a lot of bounce. However, this is not from him actually coming up too high in the air, but rather the increased knee bending that occurs through the stance phase. This is more seen in longer distance runs, as this allows for better force absorption. The last thing I will cover in this brief analysis is the arm swing. Taking a look at the shoulder movement, he actually does not have too much of it. This actually makes sense for him, as this matches what is going on at the legs, as he has a short stride as well. Now, overall, is there anything I would try to absolutely change in terms of running mechanics? In this specific case, probably not. He reports that this style works for him, and he really has no complaints in terms of pain he is experiencing. And that's all for this quick breakdown.